Welcome back, y'all, to this totally tubular edition of Ozarks Fox AM. And it's time for movie news with Aluz. I heard this really awesome new movie's coming out this week called Top Gun. I cannot wait to see it.
Wow.
You know what? I do have something exciting 80s to talk about.
You do?
Momentarily.
Okay.
So I'm very excited about this.
This is great.
All right, then. Take it away.
Take it
I
away,
may or may
Kristen.
not have graduated high school in the 80s. So it's okay.
That's
it's
all right.
okay.
It's okay.
So listen to this. The very much anticipated musical arrives on the big screen and the tiny HBO Max screen a week earlier than it was originally supposed to. And it is called In the Heights. Are you excited about this, Jeremy?
I don't want to comment.
Why not? Why not?
This musical has never interested me. I'll be honest with you. Never has.
Really? Okay.
I'm just being honest, Chris.
All right.
I can't lie.
No, don't lie about it.
I love me some I love me some Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
That's asked 10 times.
Yes.
So, he wrote the musical. So it centers on a variety of characters living in the neighborhood of Washington Heights, which is on the northern tip of Manhattan. And at the center of the whole story is a bodega owner who looks after his aging Cuban lady neighbor next door, and he pines for the gorgeous girl working in the neighboring beauty salon. And he dreams of winning the lottery, don't we all, and escaping to the shores of his native Dominican Republic. Ultimately, he and the residents of the whole close-knit neighborhood get a dose of what it means to be home. And of course, at the center of it is Anthony Ramos, who is from Hamilton, and he was also Lady Gaga's best friend in A Star is Born.
Oh.
If you're wondering,
Nice.
he looks so familiar.
I think this looks great.
You would be happy to know A Star is Born with Lady Gaga was on TV, and I did watch about 5 minutes of that.
Jeremy, you're a Stars Born
You
snob.
are making me very
You're
angry.
making us very angry on
this
each
morning.
side of you. We are bookending you, and we might just...
What about
Booking
this?
it in anger.
What about this fun filming fact?
Okay, what?
So, production of In the Heights coincided with filming of Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. Do you even care about that?
Now that one, I am
Does
in.
that one raise your
What
hair?
do you care about today? So,
I cannot wait for West Side Story.
okay, well, they filmed streets within each other.
Are you serious? Two musicals?
Yeah.
Right there together?
Can you imagine the coolness?
Wow.
Can you imagine it?
Can you imagine all the selfies they took with each other during filming? That'd be amazing.
Can you imagine all the people trying to get around in the city?
Right. Can you imagine how many people got kicked in the head as they're potashing and dancing in the streets?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I would have laughed at is if you'd have ripped your pants.
Still a possibility.
Oh, it's a possibility.
Still a
Yes, it is.
possibility.
We got some moves ahead.
So I have good news and bad news.
Oh, no.
Good news is Mark Wahlberg made a movie.
Okay.
Bad news is it's
like
skipping theatrical.
Why?
Oh, why?
Very bad decision, in my opinion.
Why?
Because going theatrical is very exciting. It's called Infinite, and it's going straight to Paramount Plus. That's a platform I don't have. I'm not getting it.
Guys,
Why
you know
would
what?
they do that, Chris?
I'm with you, Chris, and I'm not getting Paramount. I'm not getting one more streaming service because now it's more expensive than my cable bill used to be.
Well, because they know people
I just don't. I don't
can't
need
do it.
anymore.
I can't
don't
do
need
it.
any more. But this is a sci-fi adaptation that examines the concept of reincarnation. And then new on Netflix this week is Skater Girl. This is set in a remote village of India, and it's the coming-of-age story about confidence, courage, and the profound impact of blazing your own trail.
Well,
So there you go.
makes me
Skater
think of
Girl.
the Avril Lavigne song. He was a skater boy, since he later boy.
And then one of my favorite phrases to say ever, is tops at the box.
Oh, I like
I'm
it.
going to tell you this. I'm going to tell everyone this. I'm going to tell you both this. I'm going to tell you this. If you let A Quiet Place Part 2 and you let Cruella leave the box office without seeing them, shame on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they are both really good.
Yes.
Not for the entire family, but Spirit Untamed, that's a good one for the entire family.
Good.
And also, if you haven't seen Jason Statham's fun Wrath of Man, it's really good as well.
Good one?
Yeah, it's a really good one. And then, I can't believe it, here's where I go 80s, so I'm
Okay.
glad you're here. 35 years ago today, in 1986, one of my top 5 favorite flicks ever, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, was released.
Awesome.
And I mean, I seriously, like, if it is in, like if I pass it on Comedy Central
just
or
stay
something,
there?
I stay there. I'm like, I wonder if he's going to skip school. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder if he has 9 absences. But I have some fun tidbits for you.
Okay.
So Matthew Broderick was 23 when filming. Can you believe that?
Time is cruel.
Yeah, and Jennifer Grey. How old was Jennifer Grey?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
Was this
how old-
before Dirty Dancing, though, right?
Yes, and
Yeah,
before she got
yeah.
her nose job.
Yeah.
Well, sinus issue. Deviated septum.
right
there you
on,
go.
right
there
on.
you go.
The script for Ferris took just 6 days for John Hughes to write. The 1961 Ferrari was a modified MG sports car because a real Ferrari was too expensive to rent. The Cubs game that was, depicted in the film was actually a real Cubs game that was obviously from 1985 because that's when the filming happened, and it was against the Atlanta Braves. And during filming, the painting that they all kind of stare at the Institute, Chicago Art Institute, it's still on display.
Really?
Did I tell you that scene is one of my favorites just because I love the music on that scene
yes.
when they're in the art gallery?
It is
that
great.
music
Yeah.
is just so like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to cry or sleep or relax or it's just beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So tell me this, have you seen Ferris?
20,000 times.
Okay, do you have a favorite scene from Ferris?
No, my favorite character is Mr. Rooney. Like, I think he's so underrated because he is the driving force of the movie.
Yeah.
That
He
tension.
was just supposed to be a little bit, but then
He was brilliant.
he was
But
so
he
great. And then the closing
extended his-
credits with that song, that it's so great.
Get it,
So,
bump, bump.
do you, Kelly, what's your favorite 80s movie?
Oh, gosh. Give me something to choose from.
Do you like the, like a romantic one?
I like romantic
action-y
comedies.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeremy?
I would say, just off the top of my head, there is one starring Miss Sarah Jessica Parker and Helen Hunt called Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh, yeah.
And it's about them trying to audition for a dance TV show. And as a little kid who loved entertainment, I was like, that movie was the best. A very young Sarah Jessica Parker and a very young Helen
Is
Hunt.
she still married to Matthew Broderick?
Yeah.
Are they still together?
Do you know that movie I talked about? Do you know that movie? Okay. Because that's a good
Okay.
one.
Well, since Kelly didn't have one, I'm going to give her one.
Okay, give me one.
She says it's probably 2 movies, Top Gun and Cocktail. Those are her favorite movies from the 80s.
Didn't see Cocktail,
Yeah.
sorry.
Can't tell. By the way, I can't wait. By the way,
I'm
Crystal,
sorry.
Kelly and I were talking yesterday. There was a trailer we were talking about, The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yeah.
Which we can't wait for because I love Tammy Faye.
Yeah.
And the new Ryan Reynolds where he's in that video game.
Oh, Free Guy.
Yeah. Those are 2 action movies
That you want to
intrigue
see,
me.
yeah, absolutely.
Really?
I know.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
And Downton Abbey too. But
Hold on. I'm just,
Chris is
getting tired. I gotta get my pajamas for my long winter's nap of Downton Abbey 2. I fell asleep during the title.
Chris, thank you for being here bright in off our 80s party. Thank you so much. We appreciate
I
it.
can't wait to see you dance some 80s.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are.
baby. We got Oh, that's Austin Powers.
Footloose?
All right, we'll be back with Price Cutter. We're going to go to Price Cutter again.
Do you want to do a dance?
No.
Come on, let's get it in.
Come on!
Do
There you
Footloose?
go. There you